Alright guys, so I have arrived home and today is particularly a roller coaster. There goes that word again that I can't say. I wake up to having a power outage and I'm like, alright, I mean it's happened before and usually it arrives by a few hours into the morning, like 9, 10. I sign into the account that I have with the power company and I see that I lost power at around 11:30 last night. That is incredibly early, and even more surprising is the fact that I didn't notice. And the reason I didn't notice is because you guys know that with the situation with mom and I wasn't even here to vlog much. So that should let you know just how busy and how rest deprived I have been. I did not have any trouble sleeping, so I really thank the Lord above for that. But at the same time, it's like I was ready to sleep. Today starts my 5-day off stretch. I lost power at around 11:30, close to midnight, and I see on the report that it's the consequence of a tree coming into contact with the electricity equipment. But not only that, that power is expected to be restored by 4 o'clock. So that means that by the time that I went to the kitchen this morning, which was like at 9:30, I went to get a yogurt because I'm like, all right, I'll just have a quick snack. And it was considerably warm already. And I was like, fucking what? And it also happens when I did my massive grocery shopping. My refrigerator was pretty much empty prior to this event. So I got some perishables. So at any rate, I told myself this refrigerator door is going to remain shut for the rest of the day. And although it's obvious that I should be discarding of a bunch of things just for the food safety aspect of it, I'm not throwing that stuff away. I don't have $200 approximately to replace all of the garbage that I have in my refrigerator. That took weeks for me to amass, to lose it in just 24 hours. No, or 17 hours, however long that stretch is. No. So I am going to take a massive risk. I am not going to get rid of any of my items unless they just smell incredibly bad. But stuff like yogurt, milk, the essentials, if you guys don't hear from me, I probably died. But just know that I'm just not throwing food away like that. I'll inspect it and we'll see, but I'm going to eat it like nothing happened. It's like out of all of the days in the week that the fucking outage has to happen, it has to happen when my vacation is starting, if you can call 5 days a vacation. But when my time off is starting, when I have been as tired as I can be, when I needed power, this morning I arrived to the bookstore with only 2% cell phone battery power. And in addition, I always make sure that my phone is no lower than 85% by the time I go to bed. But no, I decided to, doze off and it was like at 27%. And I didn't charge it because I'm like, tomorrow is another day. Hell no! And then my laptop, it doesn't really store its energy very well or whatever. So although I had left it mostly charged about a week, 2 weeks ago, whenever the last time I used it was, I come home to it being pretty much dead. Or, when I got to a Starbucks to use the Wi-Fi, it was dead. And I'm like, I'm not sitting out here when this is clearly going to take too long. And it's not like I have anything to buy from the Starbucks menu. I just went to the bookstore, and the good thing about the bookstore is that their Wi-Fi is like the best that I have used. It's very tied with the library when it comes to performance. I was loading whatever I had to load super quickly, and I was just pretty impressed. So I feel like there is no tragedy that doesn't happen without its good stuff. But anyways, you guys, that is my rant about power outages. It's like I cannot go to the electricity company and be like, thanks to you, my shit's spoiled. Because, you know, it's like, imagine if every time that we had power outages, everybody sued them. They would be so broke that they wouldn't be able to afford having electricity up in the first place. But anyways, I'm just mad because I wish that I could safely make up for it, but I can't. So it's going to stay there. I'm not discarding my items, period. All right, guys, what is the worst experience that you have had with power outages? For me, of course, when we have hurricanes, that is understandable. You are anticipating that you're going to be out of power, so you adjust as such. But, I mean, I know that yesterday we had a little thunderstorm, but it's not the worst that we have had to where this thing happened. I guess that tree just gave out and it did what it had to do, but still, it picked a terrible time. But fortunately, Mom had texted me telling me that the electricity is back, so I'm happy, and you guys will see me more active in the channel once again. During this time, I thought of many video ideas, so I hope that you guys tune in to it, because I think it's interesting. But anyway, you guys, let me know any stories about losing power, whether it's storm related or normal weather related. Because I'd like to hear about this and know what Mother Nature has done during our existence. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.